हेलो दोस्तों, वेलकम टू द साइनिंग ब्रेन। प्रीवियस पार्ट में हम 1.2 तक कंप्लीट कर चुके थे। इस पार्ट में 1.3 से आगे की ओर पढ़ेंगे। 1.3 अदर मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन इन प्लांट्स। देयर आर सम प्लांट्स which do not have chlorophyll. They cannot synthesize food. How do they survive and from where do they derive nutrition? Like humans and animals, such plants depend on the food produced by other plants. They use the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Look at figure 1.5. Do you see a yellow wiry branched structure twining around the stems and branches of a tree? This is a plant called Cuscuta amarbel. It does not have chlorophyll. It takes ready-made food from the plants on which it is climbing. The plants on which it climbs is called the host, since it deprives the host of valuable nutrients. Cuscuta is called the parasites. Are we and other animals also a kind of parasites? You should think about it and discuss with your teacher. Paheli wants to know whether mosquitoes, bedbugs, lice, and leeches that suck our blood are also parasites. Have you seen or heard of a plant that can eat animals? There are a few plants which can trap insects and digest them. Is it not amazing? Such plants may be green or of some other color. Look at the plants in figure 1.6. यहाँ फिगर 1.6 में पीचर प्लांट के बारे में दिखा रहा है। The pitcher-like or jug-like structure is the modified part of leaves. The apex of leaf form a lid which can open and close the mouth of the pitcher. Inside the pitcher, there are here which are directed downwards. When an insect lands in the pitcher, the lid closes and trapped insects get entangled into the hair. The lid closes and the insect is trapped. The insect is digested by the digestive juice secreted in the pitcher and its nutrients are absorbed. Such insects eating plants are called insectivorous plants. Is it possible that such plants do not get all the required nutrients from the soil in which they grow? Bozo is confused. If the pitcher plant is green and carried out photosynthesis, then why does it feed on insects? Now 1.4 saprophytes, saprotrophs. You might have seen packets of mushrooms sold in the vegetable market. You may have also seen fluffy umbrella like patches growing in moist soil or on rotting wood during the rainy season. Let us find out what type of nutrients they need to survive and from where they get them. Bojo wants to know how these organisms acquire nutrients. They do not have mouth like animals do. They are not like green plant as they lack chlorophyll and cannot make food by photosynthesis. Activity 1.2. Take a piece of bread and moisten it with water. Leave it in a moist warm place for 2 to 3 days or until fluffy patches appear on them. Figure 1.8. What is the color of these patches? Observe the patches under a microscope or a magnifying glass. Write down your observation in the notebook. You will see cotton like thread spread on the piece of bread. These organisms are called fungi. They have a different mode of nutrition. They absorb the nutrients from the bread. This mode of nutrition, in which organisms take in nutrients from dead and decaying matter, is called saprotrophic nutrition. Such organisms with saprotrophic mode of nutrition are called saprotrophs. Fungi also grow on pickle, leather, clothes, and other articles that are left in hot and humid weather for a long time. During the rainy season, they spoil many things. Ask your parents about the menace of fungi in your house. The fungal spores are generally present in the air. When they land on wet and warm things, they germinate and grow. Now, can you figure out how we can protect our things from getting spoiled? Some organisms live together and share both shelter and nutrients. This relationship is called symbiosis. For example, certain fungi live inside the roots of plants. The plants provide nutrients to the fungus, and in return, the fungus provide water and certain nutrients. In organism called lichen, a chlorophyll containing partner, which is an alga, and a fungus live together. The fungus provides shelter, water, and minerals to the alga, and in return, the alga prepare and provide food to the fungus. 1.5. How nutrients are replenished in the soil. Have you seen farmer spreading manure or fertilizer in the fields, or gardener using them in lawn or in pots? Do you know why this is done? You learned that plants absorb minerals and nutrients from the soil, so their amount in the soil keep on declining. Fertilizer and manures contain nutrients such as nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, etc. These nutrients need to be added from time to time to enrich the soil. We can grow plants and keep them healthy if we can fulfill the nutrients requirement of plants. Usually, plants absorb a lot of nitrogen and the soil become deficient in nitrogen. You learn that through nitrogen gas is available in plenty in the air. Plants cannot use it in the manner they can use carbon dioxide. They need nitrogen in a soluble form. The bacterium called rhizobium can take atmospheric nitrogen and convert it into a usable form. But rhizobium cannot make its own food, so it often lives in the roots of gram, peas, mung, beans, and other legumes and provide them with nitrogen. In return, the plants provide food and shelter to bacteria. They thus have a symbiotic relationship. This association is of great significance for the farmer. They can reduce the use of nitrogenous fertilizer where leguminous plants are grown. Most of pulses, dals are obtained from leguminous plants. In this chapter, you learn that most of plants are autotrophs, only a few plants are parasitic or saprotrophics. They derive nutrition from other organisms. All animals are categorized as heterotrophs since they depend on plants and other animals for food. Can we say that the insectivorous plants are partial heterotrophs? This is the end of this chapter. यहाँ कुछ कीवर्ड्स दिए गए हैं: ऑटोट्रॉपिक, क्लोरोफिल, हेटरोट्रॉप्स, होस्ट, insectivorous, nutrients, nutrition, parasites, photosynthesis, saprotrophs, saprotropics, स्टोमेटा। ओके दोस्तों, मिलते हैं हम अगले चैप्टर नंबर 2 में। थैंक यू।